Buddhawachana, an anthology of Dhamma, revealing the hidden. Volume 9, Dhamma Primer. Why every Buddhist must study only the Tathagata's words. Words which should be studied, learned, and interrogated in the foremost assembly. Here, in this kind of assembly, when those discourses are being recited that are mere poetry composed by poets, beautiful in words and phrases, created by outsiders, spoken by disciples, the bhikkhus do not want to listen to them, do not lend an ear to them, or apply their minds to understand them. They do not think those teachings should be studied and learned. But when those discourses spoken by the Tathagata are being recited that are deep in meaning, world-transcending, connected with emptiness, the bhikkhus want to listen to them, lend an ear to them, and apply their minds to understand them. They think those teachings should be studied and learned. And having learned those teachings, they interrogate each other about them and examine them thoroughly, asking, "How is this? What is the meaning of this?" They disclose to others what is obscure and elucidate what is unclear, and dispel their perplexity about numerous perplexing points. This is called the assembly trained in interrogation, not in vain talk. Words that should be studied and mastered. Simile of the drum peg. Bhikkhus. Once in the past, the Dasaras had a kettle drum called the summoner. When the summoner became cracked, the Dasaras inserted another peg. Eventually, the time came when the summoner's original drumhead had disappeared and only a collection of pegs remained. So too, bhikkhus, the same thing will happen with the bhikkhus in the future. When those discourses spoken by the Tathagata that are deep in meaning, super mundane, dealing with emptiness, are being recited, they will not be eager to listen to them, nor lend an ear to them, nor apply their minds to understand them, and they will not think those teachings should be studied and mastered. But when those discourses that are mere poetry composed by poets, beautiful in words and phrases, created by outsiders, spoken by their disciples, are being recited, they will be eager to listen to them, will lend an ear to them, will apply their minds to understand them, and they will think those teachings should be studied and mastered. In this way, bhikkhus, those discourses spoken by the Tathagata that are deep in meaning, super mundane, dealing with emptiness, will disappear. Words from singleness of mind. Agivisana, the Tathagata teaches the Dhamma to others only to give them knowledge. When the talk is finished, Agivisana, then I steady my mind internally, quieten it, bring it to singleness, and concentrate it on that same sign of concentration as before, in which I constantly abide. Words that are just so, not otherwise. From the night he fully awakened, monks, until the night he attains